What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to go over 20 of the best sales that I've found on the PlayStation Store. Now, look, there are, I believe, 1,500 games that are on sale. These range from games this year, last 10, plus years. So there's a lot of games there. I tried to pick a lot of games from this year and even just the last year or two. And if it wasn't from this year, I tried to focus on games that had the biggest discounts. So games this year that maybe had some good discounts, but maybe not fantastic ones, but then ones from last year or the year before that are basically free at this point. That's kind of the structure I wanted to do. So let me know what you think of these in the comments. I could do a part 3 if you guys want me to, but without further ado, let's go into it. So I started with Hogwarts. Hogwarts, again, obviously not being from this year, but it's a huge discount, a huge sale. Now, it's both editions, but I'm going to focus on just the standard $60, right? It's down to $18. So basically a third of the price. Pretty darn good. Next up is Astrobot, which I want to say finally got a sale, but look, I mean, the game's only a couple months old, so maybe it didn't even need one, but it got one. $60 originally is now down to $49.79, $10 off. Not a huge discount, but definitely a very, very recent one. A lot of October, November games didn't even get discounts, so for Astro to get $10 off, not so bad. Silent Hill 2, another one, not a huge discount, but it is one for a game that came out mid-October. It was $70, now it's $56, so pretty, $14 split there. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, this one, and I think 16 is also on sale on the PS Store. As I talked about in yesterday's video, you can get these better sales other places like Best Buy or Amazon, but if you're just going on PlayStation, you just want to digitally, through the PSN, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth obviously was $70, is now $42. I think it's $40, and you can get it physically, so it's pretty close. This one's not too far apart, like the Amazon Best Buy deal. Mortal Kombat 1 I wanted to throw in. Again, a game not from this year, but you got Ghostface that just came out, the DLC that just came out. This was $50 as kind of the new standard price. Originally it was $70, but for the last little while it was $50. Now it's $20. The discount, brings it from $50 to $20. That's pretty darn good. Obviously more than half off there. Sonic Cross Shadows Generation. This is a game that I really wanted to be on sale, and I don't really think it is on sale. At least I didn't see it personally on like Amazon, Best Buy, things like that, or at least it wasn't on major sale. This one's pretty good. $50 originally is now $37.49, and that might be like the latest game on this entire list, right? That game came out not so far away, right? End of October. Rise of the Ronin. This one was a pretty interesting sale, I think. $70 originally. Solid game. You might think, well, $70 is too much. How about $39.89? Let's round it to 40, right? But $39.89. $30 off. Almost half off. Not bad. Not bad. I think that game is much more worthy, of picking it up for almost half off, right, versus the base price. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is one that I haven't seen anywhere else, and a more small type game. Was $40, is now $20, so half off on just I think a really rock solid game. I think a lot of people, including myself, even time to time, forgot even came out this year. Epic Mickey actually also got a sale. Now this is pretty close, I think, to anything else. So you get it physically on the Best Buys or the Amazons of the world. It's pretty much the same thing. It was $60, is now down to $42. I think it might be maybe $41 or $42 on Amazon and Best Buy. Alan Wake 2 Deluxe Edition. This is very similar to the Amazon deal I think I mentioned in yesterday's video, except you don't get it physically, right? I mean, like the Deluxe Edition just came out with a physical copy. If you don't want that, though, you don't care. $80 originally, right, for the Deluxe Edition, now $40. So half off, which is a very good deal, and it's a similarly amazing deal right now like on Amazon. It's just a difference of, physical versus digital. Okay, another one that's a little old is The Quarry, but I had to put this on here because I had to clean. I don't have glasses, but I did wipe my eyes just in case. The Quarry is $70. Okay, that's still the base price that's even listed on PlayStation. It's down to $10. It's down to $10. I think it's actually $9 if you get on PS4. I think the PS5 version is $10. So yeah, $60 off. I think that's 88 or so percent off. So pretty freaking good. I think very, very worth purchasing if you don't already have The Quarry. Similarly, I want to throw RoboCop out there. That's a game that I've talked about. I think I mentioned in yesterday's video. This one's actually a better deal on PlayStation versus getting it physically. I think on Amazon it's $60 and it went down to $30. $30, so it was half off. Actually, it's better here. 60, it's down to $19.79. So you get an extra $10 off. It's just, choosing physical. You're paying, I guess, $10 extra to get the game physically at that point. Next up is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. So pretty early 2024 game, but it did come out this year, and a pretty solid discount. It's originally only $40. It wasn't the most expensive game on planet Earth. Now down to 20. I think that's absolutely, if you want my personal opinion, that's very worth it. I bought it at $40, and I think it was worth it, but $20 I think is a steal. Okay, maybe the best one and a personal favorite game of mine, Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. This is one of the best games, in my opinion, that's come out this year. I think if you've played it, you would agree. I do get people that tell me that yeah, I actually picked it up as well. I agree, it's one of the better games that are out. $60 originally. Now it's only $30. That's very good. Now, I guess if you don't care about this game or you don't know about this game, that is the way that it is. But if you're hearing it for the first time, extremely good game, half off at this point. Check it out. Watch some trailers. I did a review on it. They actually gave me a code, and I freaking love the thing. So check that out, half off. Plague Tale, I wanted to throw these in. I think these are just pretty actually more than half off discounts. Plague Tale Innocence and Plague Tale Requiem, right? So Innocence was $40. It's now down to $12, and then Requiem was $60, now down to $24. So both of them more than a 50% cut there, right? Kena Bridge of Spirits. Now this one is probably the oldest one, I think, of the entire list. I just love Kena. Personal favorite. It's one of the best games I think that came out this entire generation. It was $40, now it's $10. Pretty good. $30. I mean, $10. It's 3 years old. If you don't have it by now, I don't know if you're going to pick it up. But for $10, that's a pretty freaking good deal. And then finally, I wanted to throw Dragon's Dogma 2 in. To be honest, this was the game to get me to 20. I had 19, and then I found Dragon's Dogma afterwards. But a pretty good deal. $70 originally, now $40. I'm pretty sure that's kind of in line. That actually might be better, actually, than what I found on Amazon Best Buy. So, a couple of these are better digitally versus if you get them physically. Some of these seem to be almost exclusive, like they don't have the physical counterparts, but some of them are worse. Specifically, Final Fantasy Rebirth, 16, and I did also find, I think Persona 3 is on sale for 40, but I think it's on sale for 25 on Amazon. That was the best deal I found on Amazon in yesterday's video, right? So it is, it's half off almost on PlayStation right now, but if you just get it physically, you can get it for $25 instead of 40. So seems like almost a lot of JRPGs, like the Infinite Wealth, Personas, Metaphors on sale, but I think it's maybe cheaper physically. A lot of them are better getting it from Amazon Best Buy. But the ones listed here, many of these are actually equal, at least, getting them digitally. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.